Hey guys, Aaron with ShopFix here. If you're trying to get more cars in the door at your shop and trying to get your shop to really crank and really do well, there's some things you can do if you're a really small shop, you don't have a lot of money. You can do business cards and you can pop them into the driver's door right there at the windowsill where the rubber seal meets. Always make sure you get the bubble letters, so if it gets rained on, that bubble ink doesn't run when it gets wet versus normal printed ink that's typically water-based that'll run. Make sure if you're just getting started, you're considering AdWords. It's probably the cheapest, thing to just jump out of the gate with. However, AdWords does not work great in rural areas. It's great in cities, great in downtown areas, but not so much in rural areas. And if you really want to crank it up, I would suggest going to direct mail. After that, direct mail is going to take several months to kick in. So start small, get some results after several months, and then work your way up slowly. The great thing about direct mail is it works amazing in rural markets. It works great in large cities. It does not work as well in the downtown. When I mean by downtown, I mean where the tall skyscrapers are. So that's where it's going to start getting weak. If it's just part of town, you can see the buildings in the distance, it's going to work amazing. But right next to those buildings, right in the heart of downtown, direct mail won't be as good. That's where you would lean more on Google AdWords. That's really going to be strong there. But Google AdWords is a great start, especially if you have a small budget and you're just getting going. And then with direct mail, you're going to also start that small, work its way up. It's just traditionally, it's small is bigger than even an AdWords big category. And then you can raise them both, but typically AdWords, you will never get as large as direct mail. Direct mail is really that big heavy hitter that you save for when you can afford it and your shop's really cranking. So if you do those things in that order, it's really going to help you. It's going to get you to that next level the way you're supposed to. And it's going to allow you to step up slowly and not overcommit yourself as you're trying to get more cars in the door. So I talked to you about some cheap free things you can do if you're a small shop, some stuff just to get going. And then once you become a larger shop, I'm going to encourage you to lean on direct mail and then AdWords and then add in some local TV spots if you would like. I'm a big fan of talk radio. I myself spend a lot of money on sports talk and conservative talk stations because talk stations are much better for radio commercials than music stations. And those can be very affordable if your city's not too large. If your city's really large, you might want to look at Spotify and Pandora for non-paying members of those subscription-based platforms. And typically people in an office, you can get to them using those products. So hope that helped. Other than that, newspapers in communities where we have a lot of elderly, like Florida, et cetera, where they've gone to retire, they are working down there still, but those are obviously just about on their way out. I would really encourage you to stick those ones I just laid out. They're really going to help. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Hey there, if you like this tip and want to know more, go to shopfixtraining.com, click the button and sign up. Love to see you there.